There's a certain kind of quiet that falls over a place like Bainbridge, New Hampshire in late November. It's heavy, it's cold, all the tourists are gone, the leaves have been raked away, and it just feels still.
It's the silence before the snow.
Exactly. And in 1997, that silence was absolutely shattered by a single gunshot, a gun that didn't just end a life. It performed, really, an autopsy on 2 entire families.
Yeah.
We are looking at a case today that isn't just a whodunit. It's so much more. It's a whydunit on this massive psychological scale. We're talking about The Pact by Jodi Picoult.
And it's a brutal text to get through, honestly, because on the surface you have what looks like the absolute Romeo and Juliet archetype, Chris Hart and Emily Gold. They're 17. They're beautiful. They've been inseparable since birth. But the moment you apply the pressure of, forensic science and family pathology to that archetype, the whole romantic story it crumbles.
And that's exactly what we're doing today. We're not just retelling a story. We're going to strip down the machinery of what Picoult calls the virtual family. We're going to look at the forensics that make the official story, the suicide pact theory, feel physically impossible.
And we're going to examine this really terrifying logic of what you could call a mercy killing.
Which brings us to the crime scene, the carousel.
The carousel, right. It's such an innocent image, but it's the epicenter of this whole thing.
It really is. It's late at night. It's freezing cold. Chris and Emily are found at this local landmark. Emily is dead, gunshot wound to the head. Chris is wounded, hysterical. And he tells the very first officer on the scene that they had a pact.
They were supposed to go together.
That's his story. But, and this is the absolute core of the mystery, he says he fainted before he could finish his side of the bargain.
And, immediately you have to look at how the source material describes the town's reaction. Bainbridge is the kind of place where, a zoning dispute is front page news.
Right.
And suddenly they have a dead girl, and the town's golden boy, the high school hockey star, is being accused of murder. But to really get why this hits so hard, you have to understand the ecosystem these 2 kids grew up in, this virtual family.
I found that concept so fascinating and, frankly, a little suffocating. You've got the Harts, James and Gus, and you've got the Golds, Michael and Melanie. They aren't related by blood, but they are... Fused is the right word.
The text even mentions their properties share a common hypotenuse.
And that geometric term is doing so much work there. It implies there's no way around each other. You have to go through each other's lives. They don't knock. They share keys.
They just walk in.
They just walk in. But the most telling detail for me, the one that says everything, was the Friday night ritual at the Happy Family Chinese restaurant.
The irony of that name.